We are into another new hour. Insensitivity training for a politically correct world on a Wednesday morning. It's April the 30th, final day of the month. As Menace mentioned earlier, it's payday.
Yeah.
Rip.
Mega rip.
Happy payday to those who get paid on the 15th and the last day of the month. Woody, Greg,
Boy.
Menace. There's Gina Grad.
Hey.
We got Seabass. We got Sammy.
Hello.
Morgan's taking your calls. 877-44-Woody. Hit us up a text. 22987. Greg's confession is coming up. It's Honesty Day.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
And so Greg's got a confession for us. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's as salacious as some of his confessions in the past.
No.
We're going to find out.
I'm just so way late to the party on something.
Yeah. I mean, I think my most recent confession was that for the very first time ever, I got a manicure and a pedicure, and I loved it.
Yeah. You're so into it.
Yeah. There was that hammer and nails place, and my buddy had told me about it, and I signed up, and I went, and they're like, oh, so they're acting as if like I know what I'm doing. And I go, no, I don't know. You just tell me what we're doing here. And this is my friend. We have so many guys that come in. It's a place for dudes. So I'm sure they say that multiple times per day.
They make it as manly as possible.
Yeah, but I got to tell you, after getting it, pretty rad.
Yeah.
What's not to love?
You know, I'm a fan of massage. So it's a lot of like hand and foot massage.
Yep.
They'll massage like your calf.
And then you look pretty.
Yeah, and then you don't have to cut your own nails.
Nope.
They don't put polish on it. That's the thing. I always thought like manicures and pedicures meant they were going to like paint.
Well, sometimes they
clear.
buff them.
Yeah, they'll
right?
buff them out so they're shiny.
Oh,
They don't
I don't
put
do that.
clear stuff on it?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
They say shiny buff or no buff.
Buff, no buff.
Or matte.
Yeah,
right?
I'm like, I said I do not want my nails shiny.
Do it just once.
Yeah, I want mine matte black.
Because Greg, it's not like I'm gay, right?
Exactly. I mean, come on. I did that one time. Somebody had one of those ones that you use at home. It spins and you buff it.
Oh.
It looked like I had gloss on my neck. I hated it.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Dudes were asked, what's something that you enjoy that you keep a secret from your buddies? Just some of the stuff that made the list.
Yeah.
I'm not into these, but I do like a hot tub, but it's got jets and stuff. But bubble baths, we talked about that being overrated.
Oh, love a bubble bath.
Pedicures, just mentioned that. Sewing, Sammy.
Okay.
Dudes into sewing.
I've known guys who would sew.
Romance novels.
Really?
Like those kind of like the middle-aged lonely chicks
Her
read.
heaving
I'm not even
breasts.
into those.
Yeah, same.
Diane Steele.
This one says, I'm a general contractor,
Danielle.
and I can never tell the guys at work that I like classical music.
Really?
Working in the garden and cartoons. Can't tell the guys at work.
You can't talk
I like
about
that stuff.
gardening?
You can't talk about classical music?
Or cartoons?
It depends on what are you pruning in the garden, or are you like tilling
digging?
soil? Yeah.
Chopping down trees.
Yeah, you're putting in like, your tomato plants and stuff
Right.
like that. That's different. I have stuffed animals and plushies from Squishmallow on my bed.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Keep that to yourself.
Yeah.
That's something you never admit.
Exactly.
Not even on Honesty Day.
My 12-year-old daughter's into those.
Right.
Squishmallow.
I build Legos, play with my cat, and I watch a lot of cat and dog videos.
Same.
It's adorable.
Again, dudes ask, what's something you enjoy that you keep a secret from your buddies? The Lego thing, I got a friend who builds Legos, and he's got a couple of really cool ones. He built this one that was the Titanic.
Oh, damn.
Lego Titanic. I forget how many pieces that had, but that took a while. And another one, just because, radio, whatever, it's a working radio.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Wow.
I bought one of those for a friend of mine.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, he
cool.
brought it
Yeah.
in to show me. I'm like, all right, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, a lot of the kits are made for adults. They're not for sure.
Yeah. Okay, and
Yeah.
I'll be honest, guys. Went shopping yesterday, and I walked by the Lego store, and I bought some more Legos.
You did?
For yourself?
Yeah, for myself. Again, I'm not going crazy. It was just only a $25 set.
Now, will you build it and leave it, or will you build it and then take it apart and put all the pieces away? Or will you display the
Yeah,
final?
right. What do you do with it?
Yeah, what do you do with it once
The
it's
last
built?
one I built it. I'm like, okay, I got it done, and then I just put it in my closet.
Right.
Yeah, I
Because
didn't display it or anything.
we had to figure that out with my son when he's not doing Legos now anymore, but for a while there, he would build these sets, and they're pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them very big.
Yeah.
Now what? Now, what do you do with it?
I bought these little bookshelf cases for this kid
Yeah?
because he worked so hard on it. Now what?
We used
Destroy
to
it
build
with
stuff.
a hammer?
I told you there weren't a lot of sets.
Yeah.
No, there was none. When
There
I
were
was
a
a kid.
handful. Like you
Yeah.
said, police station, airport.
Right, generic.
Right. But for you to configure how you wanted still,
Yeah,
right?
but a lot of the Lego, we just had random bricks and
Yeah.
random.
Totally.
So
Yeah.
you build a house just free-handed or
Right,
whatever.
yeah.
I
It was
swear-
all different colored bricks.
Yeah.
And then when it was done, you just crumple it back up and put all the bricks
Start
back
over.
in the bins, and that
Dude,
was it.
I swear they've gotten harder too. But Greg, are you disappointed that I didn't display it in my living room?
Very upset. What was the most
Yeah, what was
recent
it?
set?
Oh, the
The
first
one you just bought.
the one I just bought yesterday was the F1 McLaren car. The
He's
$25
so into
one.
this F1
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
F1 to you, it's like the flying thing for me.
yeah, for sure.
Oh, good for
It
you.
is.
And when
Yeah.
it's done, how big? Like maybe like
It's tiny,
6
Yeah.
really
inches.
small. It's
$25
But
won't
they
get
have
you
ones.
too many Legos.
They have ones that are the same car that are $225.
Wow.
But I bought the $25 one.
This seemed to have come out of nowhere. Like, so the F1 thing, like, what
Yeah.
was it about F1?
What pushed you
Well,
over
I
there?
know there was a show or something, but like,
Okay.
what is it about the actual cars, the racing, whatever, that's gotten you so like?
Well, okay, I'll be honest.
into
So, when F1 came to Vegas, everybody crapped on it, so I wasn't really interested in it because I was just, hearing what everybody was saying about it. And then I heard our friend Bert Kreischer talking about the show Drive to Survive on Netflix on a podcast, and he was very passionate about it, and he explained everything. I go, okay, you know what? I'm going to check it out. And I watched it, and I was like, "Oh man, this is how I love the Real Housewives and all that kind of stuff."
Oh, yeah,
I'm like,
reality
this
shows.
is like the Real Housewives for dudes. And again, like these are all drivers that like grew up with each other from like little go karts, so they all talk back to each other, or like they're really good friends, and they'll like beat each other in a race, but they'll still go on this a plane together to the next race. And
Oh.
there's hundreds of millions of dollars that are spent just on each car, and then
Oh, yeah.
and then
Another
they crash
expensive.
them. Like the engine alone is like $15 million.
Jeez.
And they just break down the science of it. So it's basically like, flying, but in reverse. So like all the air pressure and everything is pushing down on the car to
Right.
keep it on the track from flying in the freaking air while they're going 225
By the way,
miles
just
an
that
hour.
boat that just flipped.
Yeah.
Oh, that
I
was
did.
Yeah,
insane.
it's
Yeah.
insane.
Oof.
So it's a lot of drama, a lot of like high stakes stuff, so much like pressure of, and then they drive in the freaking rain like 200 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's insane.
Well, they're not driving on these roads, that's for sure. Those tracks are really well maintained. And I
Yeah.
just saw a video the other day, which I never realized. I know the bank turns were banked, but I
Yeah.
saw this guy. He was walking from the inside of the track up to the top wall.
Oh, yeah,
you're
I
talking
and he
saw
about
could
that.
barely make it.
It's like a wall,
the
like a real
45
wall.
degree angle,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, not F1 doesn't do that. But
no,
it's-
but I'm saying
yeah.
like at this racetrack,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
this guy was
You're talking about like
struggling.
NASCAR stuff, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
because
insane.
it's such an angle. It's one of those things where it's deceiving. Kind of like being in Vegas and you go, oh, it's just right over there.
Yeah,
yeah.
it says it
And-
goes to like 36 degrees.
Oh,
Which,
wow.
Yeah.
watching this, I would say it looks like he's climbing something that should have a ladder.
It does, for sure.
You know?
Now, just real quick, then I deep dived, and watched Drive to Survive, and I ran through it so quick. But now they're gonna have the female drivers version called F1 Academy, so I'm excited about that. That comes out May 28th.
Are you going to buy your own F1 car?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Driving
no,
around.
The engine
no.
is $15 million.
No, just take it to the mall, you know?
No.
You can
But
drive to a
but
Raising
what's crazy
Cane's
is-
somewhere.
What's crazy is they do sell them. Like random people will just buy them to put them in their garage or something
Yeah.
like that.
Huh.
But no.
Mm.
Well, no, I wouldn't think you'd be
Yeah.
able to buy. I mean, just
No,
'cause
you
can't.
can.
You can't drive it anywhere. You gotta
Civilians
take it
can
to
buy
a-
them.
It's not street legal.
I heard
Yeah.
the tires alone are like $6,000 each, and you can only use them for like
Yeah.
a quarter of a mile or something
Yep,
like that.
that's
What?
it. Yeah, it's insane.
Some things that dudes enjoy. They were asked, these guys, what's something you enjoy that you keep a secret from your buddies? Someone said, I secretly love the motivational quotes, but I'm too proud to admit that I have a notebook full of my favorites.
What is that, you?
That's totally
No.
Woody.
You have quotes?
No, but I'm not embarrassed by
Yeah.
it. I do like, when I hear, not a motivational quote, but when I hear a good quote, I'm
Yeah.
like, ooh, that's
I
a
know.
good one. I'm making a note of
Don't
that
you
one.
think, I wish I thought of that.
Baking. Someone says, I have to admit, I like romantic comedies and fruity cocktails. I want my drink to taste good and not like stale bread.
See, yeah, women shouldn't own that market. Just because I'm a man, I can't have a delicious drink.
Yeah, can't have an appletini?
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
I do exclusively girl drinks.
I did have a
So
new.
good.
There was a newer quote that I just heard. I thought it was really good. Did I mention this one already? Knowledge is knowing that a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing not to put it in a fruit salad.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a classic.
This one says, my wife and I watch every season of Love is Blind on Netflix, and I love it.
Yeah, you got to hate watch that.
And I enjoy listening to boy bands like Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. My friends are all into rap and that auto-tune stuff, which sounds horrible.
Oh, you take that to the grave, too.
No.
What's that,
You
boy
don't
band
admit
stuff?
boy bands.
No, there's a couple songs from that era that I wouldn't turn off.
But are you going to the
great.
concert?
I would never go to the concert. I don't go to concerts of bands I like.
True.
Yeah, you wouldn't turn off Bye Bye Bye. Guaranteed.
Yeah,
Everyone knows that
No,
song.
I would dive for the radio.
what's the one? Keep playing games
With my heart.
Yeah, I like that one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that one's good. And then there was a 98 Degrees one. I remember.
Oh.
There was?
Yeah, I don't remember
Yeah.
what the song is. If I heard it, I just remember like, oh,
Let's see.
as this stuff goes, this one's not bad.
No.
Well, everyone
And then-
loves I Want It That Way.
And then you love
Do they?
LFO.
Yeah.
Summer Girls.
Oh, LFO. Hell yeah.
Yeah, speak on it, Sammy.
No,
That's Sammy's
Who
jam.
doesn't love LFO?
I thought it was really stupid. Like, new kids on the block had a bunch of hits.
Chinese food makes me sick.
Oh, my
And I
God.
think it's fly when girls stop by for the summer.
See that she'll
For the
sing.
summer.
Can't get her to sing
That's
anything
word
else.
salad.
What's that?
That's just word salad.
Yeah.
It's
98
lyrical
degrees.
genius.
Is it I Do? Is that the 98 degrees?
Oh,
song?
yeah.
Yeah. That was their
That's
big
their
one.
big hit.
That was a banger.
They only had one?
Or Because of You?
I don't know.
I think it was probably I Do.
I Do was their big one.
Yeah.
I know.
Unless you were going for the deeper cut.
Yeah.
No,
That only you, the true 98 degrees heads, know.
Let's see. Is it this one? No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's not that one. Let's see. What's it called?
I Do.
I Do?
I don't think it's this one.
Okay, that one sounds different.
98 Degrees is like, I don't want to sing it because it's 98 degrees, but I Do Cherish You.
Oh,
that
yeah.
one.
And I Do.
iHeartRadio Music You Should Know, featuring 98 Degrees.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
Oh, that's the same stupid song. Hold on. You know what? They don't have. These are all the ones they haven't. The hardest
crazy.
thing. I'll be home for
Really?
a season of This Gift. Where do you want to go? Just give me one night, which I think is this one. The Girl Is Mine with. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, that's the only one I know. Same. And I do cherish you.
Maybe it's not 98 degrees.
It's probably
then.
not.
I don't know.
It's LFO, dude. We're telling you.
Oh, I know what it is. No, it's not a 98 degree song. I was always told back in that time
Yeah.
that I looked like one of the dudes in 98 degrees.
Really?
Yeah, there's
I
one
gotta
guy
pull
who's
up a
very
picture.
unfortunate. Hold on, 98.
He's the non-buff one.
I'm sorry. Nobody in 98 Degrees is unfortunate.
Yeah, okay.
He's the one that wasn't
What you look
ripped.
like.
And weren't there like a bunch of Lachey's?
Let's see.
Two.
Oh, okay.
Images.
Nick and Drew.
Gotcha.
Where's the?
I don't see any.
Oh, I
dude that
see.
looks like
Probably
you.
this
Which
guy.
one? Oh, maybe.
Yeah, no. So.
Oh,
he had,
okay,
He had,
here we
he
go.
had glasses on in this other photo, and this
That's
guy.
the one. I can see
Okay.
that.
I don't know who is
He's
which,
Woody-esque.
which one's this guy, Sammy?
Oh, I forgot he even existed in the band.
What's his name?
See? Oh yeah, you're right. That one is
Yeah.
busted.
There's one in overalls. That's the Woody right here.
He's not even
And then the
listed.
other two, of course, have no shirts on.
Yeah, I told
Yeah.
you, the non-ripped one.
The non-ripped one, the
Yeah.
ugly one.
It's your twin.
Yeah. He goes, oh, you look like somebody in 98 degrees. I go, oh, really?
Oh, really?
I'm thinking this
Nick
is good.
Lachey?
I'm thinking this is a good thing. I'm like, oh, really? Oh, wow. How flattering. It's very nice. And they're like, and then they showed me. I go, oh,
Oh.
I think it's Justin Jeffrey.
the ugly. Oh, and his
He
last
kinda
name's
looks-
Jeffrey.
Yeah, and he kind of looks
How
like
weird.
Kyle Gass.
Oh, good. Thank you. Keep going.
And you look just like him.
But you look just like him.
Spitting image.
Yeah,
He
you know,
looks
right,
like Danny DeVito.
you know, right before you flush, that. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and then Greg's confession. It is Honesty Day. Greg's got a confession for us. We're going to find out what that is next on The Woody Show. Hang on.
The Woody Show returns right after these messages.
Time to win some alternative income. Cool.
Alt 98.7.
It is The Woody Show. Your chance at $1,000 of alternative income right now. You're going to enter this nationwide keyword at alt987fm.com.
The keyword is money. MONEY. Money.
Enter that word money right now at alt987fm.com for your chance to win.
LA's new alternative.
Alt 98.7. LA's new alternative.